Leeds United are the best team in the league. I might have said this last year, but this year, I mean it. Let's get into this. All right, guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. It has just ended at Ellen Road. Leeds United 2, Sheffield United 0. What a win for Leeds United. What an absolute display. What a performance. What a 3 points. Stop crying, Chris Wilder. Before we do get into this match reaction, be sure, let's go for 300 likes on this big video. 300 smackaroonies. Get down there right now and smash that like button for arguably our best 3 points of the season. Get your comments in who your man of the match was, and also subscribe if you are new. We're on the road to 13,000, no, not 13,000, 18,400. So get down there and subscribe if you're new. Let's just get into it. I mean, you guys are going to see this Saturday morning. I'm recording this at 11 o'clock on a Friday night, and I'm still absolutely buzzing with that performance. We were absolutely excellent tonight. Chris Wilder's Sheffield United side set up a bit differently to how Leeds and maybe Daniel Farke expected them to. But hey, you ain't stopping us, pal. I just thought we were absolutely excellent. I mean, they had spells. Okay, they did have spells. They had no shots on target, I don't think, in the end, but they had a few spells where they looked good. But Leeds United all night just had something about them. They wanted it more. And that's what I like to see with this Leeds side. Similar to the display against Sunderland, obviously, apart from the last Melier thing, that was a pretty much perfect display. And similarly, again tonight, that's why I think Leeds are the best team this year. They just look so compact. They look very, very good. And they look hard to beat. That was our 6th clean sheet of the season. The midfield partnership. I mean, I'm going to do my 5 things we learned versus Sheffield United on Sunday evening, so don't miss that. I'm going to talk about Rothwell and Tanaka, but let me just quickly touch on them too. Absolutely brilliant. Rothwell, one of the best performances I've seen in the lead shirt this season. Tanaka, the same. Sky gave Tanaka man of the match, but he could have given it to Rothwell as well. Them two in the middle of the park. You thought when Gruev and Ampadu were out, oh my God, we're in trouble. Let's bring in every free agent that's going. I don't know if you need to. These two were brilliant against Sunderland, and they were 10 out of 10 today against Sheffield United. They were brilliant. The front three of Ramazani, Nonto, and who else was part of the front three? Brendan Aronson, again, played very well. Nonto a little quiet, similar with Ramazani. But Ramazani, he done a couple of bits tonight where he moved like Somerville. And I thought, wow, we're seeing a prime Somerville here where he scoops it past the player, shoots with his left foot. Good save by Cooper, their goalkeeper. And this is Sheffield United side, ladies and gentlemen, that haven't lost a game all season. I think it's the first time this season they've conceded more than 1 goal. And Leeds United put 2 past them, and we could have had more. And Leeds United score from a set piece as well. So we go in at halftime 0-0. Probably Leeds with the better of the chances. It was a feisty affair. Bogle sliding in. He was going, I loved it. I loved it against his old club. And then second half, we come out dominating. Then Sheffield United get into it a bit more. And then the sort of unexpected. I said, Rothwell, what was that when he put that ball in? But Pascal Struijk puts it in the back of the net like a striker has scored 18 goals this season. He puts it into the roof of the net. What a finish from the skipper this evening. What a goal. And then from that, the subs were brilliant. Leeds United were just they went into like a 4-4-2. Dan James came on. Solomon came on. I'm talking depth here, people. Imagine looking to the bench and bringing on Manor Solomon and Daniel James, and then Bamford, and then Mateo Joseph, and then Sammy Byram. I mean, 4 or 5 of them should be starting for the top 6 teams anyway. Do you know what I mean? And we bring them on and we look compact. We look good. I'm sitting there thinking, why is he not taking off Joel Piroe? That's why, Ollie, because he assisted Mateo Joseph. Lovely little bit of play from him. Puts it through to Mateo Joseph. And Mateo Joseph gets the goal the boy deserves. He does everything right. Holds up the ball. Skillful, pacey. I like it. He just needs to add more goals. And what did he do tonight? Held off the defender like he wasn't even there. Yes, he had his shirt pretty much off. Either way, it was a lovely finish, Mateo Joseph. 2-0, Leeds United settled the score, and we could have had more. Chris Wilder said in his interview, beaten by the better side, beaten by the best team we played this year. And, I completely agree, because if we came out of that, there was points of that game where it was 0-0 heading toward the 60th minute where I'm like, I think they might sneak this 1-0. Leeds United just didn't do that this year. And that's what I mean by we're the best team this year, because we just look so much more switched on and more mature than we did last year. I think there was a bit more head loss last year, a bit more. I just don't know. We've already had 6 clean sheets already this season, and we're looking good. And we've got plenty of players to come back. Obviously, we might be bringing free agents in, and it's just impressive. It really, really is what I saw tonight. And like I said, to score from a set piece, No one expected it, and what a goal it was in the end. And yeah, like I said, very deserved 3 points. Very, very deserved 3 points. And teams have got to, they try and change their ways when they play Leeds United. They try and switch up their formations, but so far this season, apart from Burnley, who the only ones who real put a stop past us, our only loss this year was against Burnley, and you could argue we were really in that game as well. Annoyingly, lost 1-0 there. And yeah, fair play, Daniel Farke, who got a spot on tonight. The players, after coming back from international break, Tanaka, to put that performance, and he played on Wednesday for Japan. No, Brendan Aronson played on Wednesday. He played on Tuesday for Japan. And he just goes and puts a performance in like that. And yeah, very, very good. Everyone was a solid 7, 8. I think you look at the 9, 10 area when you talk of Joe Rodon, when you talk of Pascal, when you talk of Bogle, I thought tonight, when you talk of Tanaka and Rothwell, I thought them two were absolutely brilliant. But yeah, let's go through the team. I like to do this. Obviously, Meslier coming back into this side after that howler against Sunderland. They were giving him some. The fans, that their players were saying he was. I looked at a corner. One, I think it was their left back, was just shouting in his face, saying, "You're shit, you're shit." If you watch it back, that's exactly what he was saying to him. Meslier kept a clean sheet, had nothing to do all night, and what he done, claiming the ball, kicking, perfect. Right back, Jaden Bogle against his old club. Thought he was brilliant. Really got the occasion tonight, sliding in, celebrating when Leeds scored. Absolutely loved it. I thought he defended magnificently. Joe Rodon, brilliant. Up against Kiefer Moore tonight. Kiefer Moore looked a shadow of himself tonight, thanks to Joe Rodon. Similar with Pascal, and Pascal got the goal as well, just to top it off. Firpo, I mean, there's a reason that bloke's front and center of the 150-year poster, 105-year poster, I should say, because he just gets it. He's Leeds now, and annoyingly, his contract ends soon. Would you guys give Firpo a new contract? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm not even going to talk about Tanaka and Rothwell because they were just 10 out of 10. I'm going to talk about them in the 5 things we learned on Sunday. Like I said, don't miss it. Get the notification bell on. And the front three of Ramazani, Brendan, and Nonto. Nonto's just brilliant, isn't he? He is brilliant. He doesn't have to do too much, but he is brilliant. Just a little sort of low sense of gravity. It's just, very good. Ramazani had spells tonight. Brendan Aronson working hard. Didn't really pay off for him too much, but nice little bit of play. Joel Perot, when he's that number 9, you do get a bit worried. What's he actually doing? But when he does that little bit of magic in the 10, dropping it down to Mateo Joseph, brilliant. Mateo Joseph coming on, brilliant. Bamford didn't have enough time, similar with Byram. Who else came on? Manor Solomon. I didn't actually think he was that good when he came on, but he's just come back from injury, so fair play to him. Dan James, the same. They didn't have a lot of time to impact the game, but, as soon as they come on, we score from a corner. So that's a Solomon and James effect. But if you do look at that, that is so much depth that Leeds United have now, and so much depth that we can use, and so much depth that it's exciting. And we have a quick turnaround. We've got Watford on Tuesday night. Again, it's going to be a tough game. And I think once we played Watford, we've pretty much played, is it the top 10 or is it the top 6 or something? And we're looking all right. Only Burnley have beaten us so far. So positive stages, it's early days, but I like to go crazy in my videos. I like to say we're the best team in the league. I like to say we're going to go up, because why not? Hey, why bloody not? Guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Like I said, on Sunday, we'll have a 5 things we learned versus Sheffield United. A lot of talk about Joe Rothwell and Tanaka, I am sure, and Piro, and all things that we learned from the game. But for now, I'm going to leave you with this one. Be sure to smash that like. Let's go for 300 likes. Also, subscribe if you're new and get your comments in. Who is your man of the match? I'm going to let you enjoy your weekend. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent, and I'll catch you in the next one. All do it together. Cheery. Oh.